that woman is fighting.
Jesus, yes.
If he would open your eyes and let you see why that child acts the way he acts.
Yes, yes, my God.
If he could let you see why you have addictions to this and that, it'll make all the sense in the world. The Bible says the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. They're not natural. We ain't fighting with natural things. We're fighting spiritual things. That's why the enemy wants you to keep playing in the dirt. Go ahead and keep playing in the dirt. Because as long as you're playing in the dirt, you ain't ready for the real. You ain't ready for the keep on playing in the dirt. You ain't ready. You're not ready. Go ahead and spend the next 3 years playing in the dirt. Go ahead and spend the next 5 years of your Christian life playing in the dirt. You're not ready for the real. Because when you get ready for the real, you don't have time to play in the dirt no more. Because you begin to see the reality of life. The reality of being a child of God. And got time to play with that. That's foolishness right there. I'm trying to accomplish something. One of the biggest weights on my shoulder is the fact that people look to us for help. That's one of the biggest weights. I don't have time to play in the dirt. I don't have time to play in the dirt. Not when people listening to me trying to find answers for their situations. Not when people bringing their family members to me for prayer. I ain't got time to play in the dirt. See, the Bible says, what we read in the book of Ephesians, verse number 10, God said, I called you out of the world to do the works that I preordained for you to do.
Yes.
I got people that you won't come in contact with that are looking for you to be a light in their life. I preordained you to meet them. I prearranged this. Ain't by chance that you bumped into them. I prearranged this meeting. I got works for you to do. I got business for you to take care of. I got a life for you to live. Let me read that scripture again. You got to understand this. Listen to what it says, the latter part of verse number 10. He says, God predestined, planned beforehand for us, taking paths which he prepared ahead of time, that we should walk in them, living the good life which he prearranged and made ready for us to live. God says all is set up. I prearranged a certain type of life for you to live. I prearranged. Prearranged means to do something. Pre means before. To do something in advance or beforehand. God say, I set this up before you were even born. I prearranged for this to happen. That's why I tell y'all that no matter what you're facing today, no matter how ugly it is today, it is not caught God by surprise, because everything that you go through, God has already seen it. He prearranged your footsteps. So why are you freaking out? Why are you losing control? Why are you about to throw in the towel? This is a setup. God prearranged your life. There is nothing that you are going through that God did not already walk through it for you. It's been prearranged. It's been pretty. It's a setup. Why are you freaking out? Why? Panicking is never the answer. Losing control is never the answer. Getting upset is never the answer. Everything that I face, God has already seen. He has prearranged my life. Every trial, every temptation. Every time the devil puts something in front of me to try to get me to fall, to try to get me to sin, God has already solved that situation. And you know what God said? He said he can handle it. He can handle it. There was several tempted with this. God said he can handle it. And you know what? I can. If I fall, it's not because I couldn't handle it. I failed because I gave in when I should have stood strong. But if God allowed me to come to it, I could have handled it. The Bible said there's no temptation that's taken but such as coming to man. But with every temptation, God has given you a way to bear it. God said with every temptation, with every trial, with every test, God said, I've given you a way. Not with some of them. He said with every temptation, I've given you what you need to pass that test. Now think about God as my Father, looking at me, knowing that he has equipped me to pass that test, and me not passing the test. God says, I know he can do it. You know how we brag on our children. I know what my son can do. I know what he can do. I know what he can do. I know what he can do better than what he knows he can do. And sometimes when he want to quit, I won't let him quit because I know he can do it. And sometimes when he think I'm being hard on him, I get even harder on him because I know he can do it. God's the same way. He's my Father. Sometimes I look at God and wonder why it's so hard, why I can't do the why. God, I know what you can do. I know what you can do. I know what's in you.